Yo, what is good with y'all boys? So this video right here, I'm getting straight into it. Don't got too much time to waste. This video right here, I'm gonna giving y'all a bunch of tips and tricks and just a little bit of knowledge on trading. If this is for people that are into their journey, beginning their journey, don't really know where to start at. This video is for y'all. So first things first, the first little tip or trick that I got for y'all is first things first. When you want to get into trading, the first piece of game that I can give you is understanding your emotions. So I'm gonna get a little bit deeper into that. So what I mean by understanding your emotions is that it's very easy to think that, yeah, I'm a very composed person, got a lot of self-control, a lot of discipline built up inside of me. I understand, it's people tell you that, hey, you're gonna lose, but I think I'm better than those people. They just didn't understand it right, but I'm gonna get it right. You feel me? You're gonna lose. You know, people that have this common, misconception. I fucking don't even know if that's the right word, but yeah, just this common just thing in the brain that makes you think that, hey, I'm a little bit better. Well, let me stop you right there. Understanding your emotions, it's important because when you get into that market and you really understand that you cannot control whether you're losing money or making money, it starts to hit a little different, like it starts to hit a little different. I'm gonna tell you how it played out for me. It becomes a ball rolling snowball effect. You feel me? Like the ball just starts rolling. You know, when I first started trading, I bought me a funded account. Um, I got in that motherfucker. I would place a trade. I make $700. I'm like, oh shit, this shit this easy like that. I'm talking. I'm in this motherfucker. I'm in the trade for 15, 20 minutes, 700. I'm like, dang. Mind you, at this point, this is before I really learned too much yet. This is before all that. So I'm getting in it. I'm like, dang, I only spent maybe 2, 3 weeks learning. I practiced a little bit, you feel me? Not these months that people are telling me to practice before I actually start trading. And dang, first trade I take, I get in $700 in 15 minutes. This is light work. Yeah, as I thought. Um, so when you first get into trading, it's a lot of emotions that cloud you at one time. So getting into it, you see a lot of people making money, you know, seeing all these people making money, being able to live the life that you wish that you were living at that time. You see people that are out here making millions, making thousands, being able to buy whatever they want, nice ass cars, nice ass cribs, nice trips whenever they want to take them. They out of the city, they hanging out with beautiful women. They doing all this stuff, right? So you see this and you like, this can't be hard if people are really just out here doing it. And it's not hard. It is not hard at all. Don't even get that tripping. Don't even get that messed up. It's not hard. But it's not as easy as you think. So spin back on that the first topic, which is controlling emotions. When you get into the market, it's a lot of different emotions that cloud you at one time. It's a lot of happiness, sadness, anger, revenge, uh greed, you know having that fear of missing out, FOMO. All that shit, it's real, and it's not an emotion that you're just gonna avoid. It's gonna come, it's gonna happen. It's not avoidable. You can't just say that I'm not going to get this emotion, so it's not going to happen to me. That's not how it works. You're going to experience all of these different emotions throughout your game and trading. My best piece of advice on this is being able to understand, like, you gotta what I would say is begin journaling, because you got to be able to understand, when are you feeling these emotions, what is causing these emotions, and like what is happening in front of you that's like making you experience these emotions. Like, do you only get sad when your price is getting in the reds, like you're starting to lose money? Is that when you start feeling sad? Do you only feel happy? Like, are you sad while you're losing and you only get happy once you start seeing green? Is that the case? So it's important to, for first thing first, is just you being able to understand the emotions that you're feeling, right? Once you get to understand them, why you're feeling them, when you're feeling them, just you start journaling it, you start getting a real understanding of why everything's playing out the way that it's playing out in your head. I travel. So the next step to this is creating a trading plan. And the reason I say it's important to create a trading plan is because think about it. First step was understanding these emotions. So how are you going to use your ability to understand your emotions? Okay, you're going to create a trading plan. You're going to create certain things to do whenever you feel these emotions. Like whenever I start feeling greedy or I start feeling like I got a little FOMO and I just want to get in a trade, I close out the computer, close out all applications. I even sometimes, like, if I really feel that urge to get back to the computer, I'll log out of my shit, log out the accounts. I can't trade, make it to that point. So whenever I feel sad, when I see that I start to feel sad, whenever I'm watching the price go up and I feel like I'm losing money, boom, again, close the computer. I feel happy that I'm gaining money. Again, close the computer. I want to not feel emotions towards the money at all. Like I don't want that to be what I feel my emotions towards, because throughout life you will always make money and lose money. It it's always gonna happen. It ain't no way to avoid it, especially if you want to be a trader. Your strategies, I'll break it to you right now. Your strategy is not gonna be 100%. It ain't gonna happen. It ain't gonna happen. It's not possible. So it's important for you to be able to understand these emotions and act on them correctly. Instead of acting on that FOMO, say nope. I see that my heart is starting to race a little bit. I'm starting to just be very click happy, waiting for something to play out so I can just hurry up and enter something. Nah, as soon as you feel that, I'm telling you, it'll save you so much money. It'll save you so much money. Just close your computer, exit out of everything, and just don't trade no more for the rest of the day. You feel me? Maybe even 2 days. Just however long it takes your head to be back to back to normal levels. And it shouldn't take 2 days, because you shouldn't allow a loss to really affect you that much, where for a couple of days you got to sit down, you just got to be, because then I mean you ain't mad and managing your risk correctly, or it means something like that. All right, so with that being said, now it's time for the second step. All right, so the next tip is being able to build a consistent daily life. Okay. And so, what I mean by this tip is that everything, like, people are not joking with you when people say everything that goes on in your day to day life will reflect to your trading. Okay. And so, let me explain this a little bit deeper. So, when you're trading, all of these separate emotions that you're feeling, all of this greed, FOMO, all of this, you can't wait for price to hit your TP, all of this, you got to enter even before, prices already, what I'm saying, prices really hit your entry model. All of these little just mistakes and little tweaks that you make, they're coming from something that is happening in your day-to-day life. It's coming from something. And some examples of this are, say that you're not patient enough to wait for price to hit your entry model, right? This is coming from every day in small, consistent mistakes. There's small mistakes. It don't got to be nothing big. Small little mistakes on a daily day basis. Tell your mind that it's okay with not being patient. You feel me? So let me think of this in another example, right? Say every time you trade, you can't accept, you can't be patient for it to hit your take profit. Like, you make a little money and you just got to get out. You just got to be like, I'm a little scared, I already made my money, I'm comfortable. You feel me? This is coming from something that is happening in your day-to-day basis, that is telling you that you should be comfortable with just taking what you got and going with it. You feel me? That's where this is coming from. Let me take these glasses off. That's where this is coming from, right? So, with that being said, the way that I would advise for people to fix this is that you need to do things like taking breaks from everything, right? Taking a break from everything is what really like flipped the switch on me for trading, right? I took a break from social media. I deleted all social media. I deleted Instagram, TikTok, Snapchat, everything. Deleted everything, Twitter. I deleted everything, right? Boom. After that, I started spending more time doing the things that I like. I did them in a more efficient way. So I wasn't half-assing nothing. Nothing. Everything that I did, I took it to the max effort. Whenever I got a thought, hey, I feel like I should do such and such, fuck it. I'm getting up and I'm doing it. You feel me? Me doing this small little thing, it tricks your brain into actually like it tricks your brain into actually like I don't even know how to explain it, but it tricks your brain, right? That's I can't even explain that. I don't even know why like brain farts right now since I'm recording. But yeah, so it tricks your brain. Like it'll swap everything over for you mentally. Like being able to like really sit down and you can spend time, you can be away from everything that you found comfortable in, being sitting in your bed all day, sitting here watching TikTok videos all day, watching Instagram reels all day, laying down, wasting all of your time doing nothing with yourself. It'll all change. I promise you. It'll all change. That's exactly who I was. That's exactly what I used to do, right? What I did to just fix that, I simply just got up one day and I just said, F, I'm going on a walk. That was the first step. I promise you, everything changed with a walk. I would, oh God, they're calling my name again. They're calling my name again. You see what I got to do? I'll be right back, yo. So that walk literally changed everything for me. You know, I I did something simple, a everyday thing that a lot of people, they don't even do every day. A lot of people don't get out of their bed and they just take a walk. No social media, nothing. You listen to your music. I got my headphones on. I'm just going walk. Don't even know. Don't got a destination. I just go. I just think because I know that it's a opportunity for my brain to move. So I went on a walk that day. Going on that walk, I someone just told me like turn the music off and just pull your phone out and record. I wish I'm not gonna be able to find a video for y'all because it was on my old phone. But in this video, like I'm talking to myself and everything is just clicking to me. Like everything is clicking to me. I'm telling myself, boom, this is what I know I'm doing wrong. I'm telling myself that these are the things that I know I can fix. These are the things that I know are holding me back. And I'm telling myself all of this stuff. This is stuff that I've been trying to think to myself. I sit in my room all day. I'm trying to think like, damn, what am I doing wrong? What is the problem? Why am I losing so much? I'm thinking about this. And I finally just do something different. I finally just say, you know what, let me just take a walk. I took a walk and I it's like everything got told to me. And the difference in the way that I reacted to this and the way that I'm pretty sure everybody that's seen this video has had a moment where they were doing something and you just started like realizing everything that you were doing wrong. I'm pretty sure that everybody has had that moment, right? The difference between what I did in that moment and what other people did in that moment is that as soon as I realized that, I capitalized off of it. I wrote everything down that I was doing wrong and I fixed it. I realized that hey, I was spending too much time worrying about what other people would think. I was spending too much time, sitting here scrolling on social media, wasting my days away. I was spending too much time sitting here talking to hoes. I'm sitting here spending too much time. I said hoes, I mean hus, whatever y'all want to call them. I'm spending too much time caring about actually getting girls, spending too much time going to different cities and going out and partying and doing all this extra BS that means nothing that I would do anyways. The day that I turn 21, I'll be able to legally be getting drunk and legally smoke marijuana. Like I'll be able to do all of that shit legally anyways, right? So a switch flipped in my head. I'm like, bro, like I'm really wasting so much time. Like, mind you, it's all my choice to be doing all of this stuff. Like nobody's forcing me to do it. So that's what really hit me. I'm like, bro, I'm wasting so much time. I could be doing something to better myself. I could be dedicating myself every single day to getting better. And just say, like, the way that I thought about it that helped me fix it literally was to just telling myself that I'm 18 right now. You got 3 more years and you'll be able to do all the shit that you want to do now legally. Like, you'll be able to go to better clubs. You'll be able to have more money. You'll be able to fucking legally get in, legally drink, legally smoke, legally talk to all these grown women, legally do all of this extra shit. Just waiting 3 years. What am I gonna do with these next year, 18, 19, 20? I'm gonna just grind. You feel me? Like, it literally swift. It literally was like a no-brainer in my head. It was like, I'm gonna just grind for the next couple years. Like, and I've been grinding since that. It's been about, I would say, 4 or 5 months consistently, just me just bettering myself every day. I've gotten way better shape. I feel like I look a lot better. I look a lot healthier. Even though I'm gonna be upfront with y'all right here, I'll be off that gas a lot. No cap. You feel me? Not no more. I did recently just quit. But that was something that I was doing consistently. I would take a lot of breaks from it and I would just keep going back. But I'm saying it on camera right now. I'm done with it. You feel me? Only time I'll ever use it is if it's like I'm out with the bros thing and it's something that we're doing. But you know, just me realizing these little things that were just holding me back. I just told myself that I was gonna be different than a lot of what I was used to doing. Instead of just me realizing it and be like, oh yeah, this is what I gotta fix. And I lay back in my bed and I start watching some more TikToks. You feel me? I know everybody has done that. Nah, I got up. I was like, you know what? This is the stuff that I gotta fix. I'm gonna go act on it. I got up. I went and I just did something. Like, it didn't matter what I did. It didn't matter if what I'm doing wasn't the best thing to be doing at the moment. If it wasn't the most productive thing to be doing at the moment. You feel me? I got up and I just did something. I was like, you know what? I'm tired of just sitting here wasting all of this time doing absolutely nothing. I'm gonna just do something. It's better than doing nothing. Think about it. Think about the position you're in today, right? Think about that. Think of where you are and think of where you could be if you just tried something, right? Where you could be if you just tried something. And think about where you are today, right? What is the worst that could happen if you just leap into a field and just be like, this is something I want to try? You give it your all. What is the worst that could happen? You end up back exactly where you are today. You know what I'm saying? Like, if everything fails in trading, you feel me? The next 2 years, I'm trash. You know, that means I have about 4 years in under trading. I haven't done anything yet. I'm just ass. You know, it's really it's you know what I'm saying? I failed. Like, just see, I failed. What? All right, where am I gonna be in life? Where am I gonna be in life? I'm gonna be 20 years old, still young. I have more experience than I would have had if I didn't try anything. I have, a lot of knowledge that I wouldn't have had if I didn't try anything. The only thing is, I could just say I failed at something. Who makes it in life and never fails? You feel me? Explain that. If you could tell me somebody that made it in life and never failed at anything ever, I, salute to you. Salute to you. You feel me? You a different man. You a goat. You feel me? You a goat. If you never failed at anything, you are a goat. You are the greatest human of all time. I don't even care. Like, it's impossible. Just try something. Just get up and just do something. It doesn't matter what it is. It literally doesn't matter what it is. Just get up and do something. Because the more that you sit, the more that you waste time, the more that you let your days go by and you just don't act on anything ever, it's gonna come back to bite you. Nobody's going to get hurt by your mistakes but you. Nobody's going to get hurt by your decisions, by your laziness, by the things that you procrastinate on, the things that you put off for days and days and days, but you. It'll only come back and eat you. You'll be the only person that's going to be able to say, hey, I could have been this. I could have been a great trader. I could have been a great basketball player. I could have been a great video game player. I could have been a great streamer. I could have been. You are going to be the only person that could have said, I could have been, but wasn't able to do it because you were too lazy when you were 19 years old. You had the most youth out of any age that you'll possibly have, the most active, the best body, the best health. You were too lazy to take advantage of these couple of years. you probably live around 60 years, and you were too lazy to take 2 of those years to lock in on something that will change your life forever. I just want you to sit on that. Tip number 3. All right, and last but not least, tip number 3. So, to me, tip number 3 is something that sits a little bit deep with me, because it's definitely something that if I would have understood when I first got into trading, would have saved me so much time, would have saved me so much effort. It would have boosted my experience, man. So it would have just been such a help. Um, People tell you this all the time, and you are not going to listen to it. But please listen to it when I tell you this. Pick one strategy and stick to it. Listen, when I first started trading, since my beginning of trading, I have probably tried out. I don't even want to think about how many strategies I've tried out. I've tried out so many, right? This is how it will always play out. I would get a strategy. I would win a little bit, lose a little bit, and once I start losing, I'll be like, "This shit doesn't work. Try something new. This doesn't work. I've lost money. Try something new." Every time. That's exactly how it will play out. I would I would find a new strategy. I would try it for a little bit, and I would switch it every time. Wouldn't stick to the strategy for more than a week, literally, right? And doing this, I wasn't understanding, right? I would just get my strategy, and if it works, I would say, "Bet I'm gonna use it." If once it stopped working consistently, well, not even stop working consistently, but once I saw some losses, I would give up on it. And that's because I didn't understand this, you know? I didn't understand that, hey, no strategy is 100%. It's not real. It doesn't happen. It just doesn't happen. You're not going to find a strategy that is 100%. It just doesn't work. It's not possible, you know? So save your time from trying to skim through millions of videos looking for strategies consistently over and over and over again because your strategy didn't work twice. I'm gonna save you so much time from doing that. Listen, it doesn't hold on. It doesn't have to be my strategy. It doesn't have to be TJR strategy. It doesn't have to be trades by size strategy. It doesn't have to be PB trading strategy. It doesn't have to be ICT. It doesn't have to be any smart money concept. It doesn't have to be any of that. Pick one strategy. Find what type of trader you're going to be. First of all, find if you want to be a day trader, swing trader, scalp trader, however, whatever type of trader you want to be. First of all, find that out, right? Next, you find out, okay, which type. You look into different mentors. Which one of these mentors do I feel mostly like closely relates to me, to the type of person I am, the type of emotions I am, my energy. Which mentor relates to me? You know, which one of these people do I think that his mindset is something similar, something that I would want to be close, like a replica of, right? Find your mentor, get their strategy, and stick to it. Stick to a strategy that you find would work best for you, and do not change it. I'm telling you, like you're gonna change your strategy so many times before you really realize that it's no point in changing it. Listen, simple. Just pick a strategy and stick to it. I've spent so much time, spent so much money, lost so much money, had so much extra effort that would have saved me if I would have just simply just been like, I'm gonna stick to one strategy. If you get a strategy that actually works, you'll have a positive, record with it. You'll have a positive record with it. Think about it. Think about it. If in 30 days, 20 trading days in a month, right? Say you get 10 trades. That doesn't seem a lot. I know it doesn't because I was there recently. It doesn't seem like a lot to somebody that, doesn't really trade yet, to somebody that just, is getting into it, is a beginner trader. Um, got people calling me and shit. To somebody that is a beginning trader or new to trading, it doesn't seem like 10 trades in a whole month is a lot. You're blessed. You get 10 trades in a month, you're blessed. You feel me? you're not getting that for real, right? So getting a strategy, you back test your strategy through months. I back tested my strategy for like through so many months, and I still do it. And I still do. I back test it every once in a while. I practice it, just to make sure I keep my rhythm. Want to make sure it's still working correctly. You want to practice your strategy. With my strategy, it averaged about 10, 8 to 11 playouts a month, right? 8 to 11 trades a month, 1 to 2 risk to rewards. Around, I would say, for the day, like for the month to hit 10, it would be around 7 wins, 3 losses, right? Bro, imagine at the beginning of the month, I get 2 wins and then I get these 3 losses. Damn. Listen, now I want to change my strategy for the whole month, right? For the whole rest of this month, and I'm changing my strategy just because I lost more than I won. I promise you will do it. Even if you don't think too much of it, just subconsciously, because I've been here not too long ago. I know exactly how it is. I know exactly how it feels. You're going to end up changing your strategy. No, don't do it. A couple of losses don't mean nothing. You're gonna lose anyways. No matter what strategy you pick, you're gonna lose. Yes, there's no way to get around losing. It's gonna happen. You can't do it. Sorry, spoiler alert. You can't get around losing. You're gonna lose. You're gonna lose a lot. It's gonna happen. Fuck it. Be a man. Go on. You lose. Forget it. Keep pushing. It's gonna happen. So what I would just say for the best piece of advice for this is to just stick to one, find you one that best represents who you are, and just stick to it. Don't be changing it all the time. Don't constantly just switch everything up. Just be the same trade. Be normal. So that is 3 tips for anybody that's, new to trading, beginner trading, looking into getting into trading. Make sure y'all boys tap in with the TikTok in the description for realistic days in life. So as I'm telling y'all these things, I can show y'all exactly what a real like POV perception of being a trader looks like for the beginning, like, you know, beginning steps and everything. Um, Both TikTok's account in the description. I also post trading journals and market recaps every single day. Market recaps every single day of the week, but trading journals every single day. I'll also be implementing like different, more informational. I can't talk. I can't talk. I don't, you know what I'm saying? They don't want me to talk. But yeah, a lot more information. The videos also will be posted, and mixing that in with the, you know, trading journal videos, and I also start posting more informational videos on TikTok besides just my normal, realistic days in life of being a trader videos. So yeah, thank y'all boys for tapping in. Be expecting that market recap video later and my trading journal video also. Thank y'all boys for watching. Please tap in with the next video. Love y'all boys. Peace.